What's up, all you cool kids? This is Daisy Collins of TsunamiRose.net, coming at you live from my craft room here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Quarantine day number 19 that I have not left the house. It's a little crazy. I'm almost dying to go to the gym. Don't quote me on that, but I might want to go. Well, after this time, I'm gonna start going to the gym. Okay, guys. So today I'm going to be making one of these soft cover junk journals that I'm going to be starting on. I've been pretty much spending my whole day making masks. My dad wanted some masks, and he's like, "Oh, you should order me one." See, this is the one I made. I made this from a a flannel bed sheet that I have not used. It's a new bed sheet, so it had the label on it, and I could tell that it was cotton. So that's what I've been spending my day doing. Um, and I'm also going to give some to some friends. But in doing that, I remembered the whole process of making these covers. I've made a cover like this in the past. Hi, Laura. Hi, God's Desire for Me. I've made this type of journal in the past. However, I did it with Peltex. I think it was Peltex number 72. But I don't have that right now, and I can't leave my house. So I have a felt. So I have this felt, and when I made this journal cover, basically the fabric is like free. It's not attached to the felt. The felt just gives it a little bit of thickness, so it's not just 2 layers of fabric. But it is really nice and soft, squishy. It springs back to form. I sewed some lace here so that way this fabric wasn't entirely loose. So I wanted to sew down in the middle to kind of give it a little bit more structure, to kind of tie it down a little bit. So that was what I came up with, was adding the lace off to the sides. But basically, let's get started. I'm just using some felt. I think I got this like at the dollar store or like at Walmart for a cheap price. I don't even know where I got it, but I know I got it at one of those stores. Who else is here? Deline, hi Deline, and a Raven. Hey girl, hey. So, where did the? Oh yeah, that's right. I thought it'd be a good idea to paint this felt white. I don't know if that's gonna work out, but I can still do something. Okay, so basically, I wanted to use up my cardstock, my chipboard. My chipboard hoard, let's say that because that's the truth. One-legged witchy woman, what's up? What is up? So this is just a piece of cardstock right here, just regular 8.5 by 11, and I'm pretty much cutting the felt to be this size. So basically, okay. So I wanted to use my chipboard, right? I have a lot of cereal boxes. And I wanted to use my cereal boxes. However, I realized I don't have a lot of glue. And so without glue, you really can't, where's my rotary cutter? Where's my rotary cutter? Without glue, you can't make the chipboard covers that I'm used to making. So, hang on, I'm trying to look for my rotary cutter. Here it is. On top of the stash to make masks. So I don't have a lot of glue. So then I was like, what am I going to do? I got to make a journal without glue. Excuse me. I was going to sneeze, but nothing's coming out now. So give it 30 seconds. Give it 30 seconds. Okay, so I'm going to just cut out a piece of felt to be 8.5 by 11. Basically it's 8.5 by 11. Okay. So that's why I made this soft journal cover. I was like, I guess this will have to do because I don't have any more glue, and the glue that I do have, I'm going to need to decorate, right? So like, I was a little bit screwed. Okay, so I'm trying to use fabrics that I haven't used before. So like on this journal, I don't believe I've used this fabric before. The inside I know I have, but the outside, I don't think I've used that fabric. And I just started junk journal videos on my channel too. Hey, little Samay, very cool. Keep it up, they're fun. This is actually a pillowcase. So, and I know I haven't cut it because I haven't used it because it's a full pillowcase. So this is the fabric I'm gonna be using on the outside because I thought it was beautiful. Give me 1 second. I gotta sneeze. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. Okay, so let me make sure my sound is okay. Okay, we're good. So let me see what everybody's saying. Laura K, hi. What you been up to? Girl, I'm just trying to avoid going to Walmart. Sadly enough, I'm trying to use what I have at home. That's what I've been up to. Literally try not to leave the house. Okay, so pillowcase. And then I have this fabric that I have not used a lot. So I will use this on the inside of the journal, which I think will be a cool little contrasting fabric. I wanted to use a pink and white striped fabric. However, I find that I have to use fabrics that are a little bit thicker because the purple felt will show through. So it is what it is right now. It's just what it is. So let me get this pillowcase cut open. So unprofessional. You're fired. You're fired. You can go now. Okay, so let me rip this apart here. Okay. So you think it's not a lot of fabric, but you know what? Pillowcases give you a lot of fabric. Now, this is at least, I mean, I don't know how much this is really, to be honest with you. I'm not going to pretend to know. Okay, so let me get roughly the size of this piece of paper. I do want it to be a little bit bigger because I'm always afraid I'm going to mess up. So I always make things a little bit bigger. Okay. And then right here, we're going to cut that. Okay, so that's one fabric. Get this out the way. Just like throw it over there for now. Okay, so that's one of them. I have to cut off these edges, but I don't think they'll matter. I think we'll end up cutting them off anyways. And here is our inside fabric. Which, let's see what's everybody saying. Crafty Jude, hey girl. What's up, Jude? It's been a minute. What kind of glue do you need? I have tons. I can send you some. You guys know, I use my tacky glue. I'm down to this bottle. That's all I have. And this bottle is probably like, I mean, I'd say it's a little over half full. But however, this will not last me enough to make covers at all. Not at all. Like I said, I'm just trying not to leave my house, y'all. I haven't checked how much it costs on Amazon, but I'm just trying to find alternatives. Just trying to work with it. Just trying to make it work, you know. Trying to be my own Tim Gunn over here. Okay. And the other thing, you know what's impossible to find right now for some elastic. Elastic is impossible to find right now. Everybody's out making their little masks. And I guess I have ribbon. I found some ribbon stashes that I hadn't used. That's what I'm using for straps. Okay. We're just making it work right now. I'm making it work. So here's my inside fabric. And did I toss? Oh my God. Hang on. I tossed the outside fabric. Okay. Okay, I tossed it. Accidentally. Okay. So they're not perfectly even or the same size or anything. But what we're going to do is we are going to make the pretty sides of the fabric face each other. I always look at the positioning of the leaves and make sure, if they're like this, flowers, leaves grow up. So I always like try and make sure it's right side up. It's the same thing with this fabric here. Okay, so we're going to put right sides together of the fabric. We are going to put our felt in the middle. And then basically, so you can visualize it, why does my screen look blurry? I don't know. I feel like it looks blurry. Maybe it's too far. No, not the zoom. I don't want to zoom. I want to focus maybe. No, that seemed to defocus it. Okay, I don't know. That looks a little bit better to me. Okay. So I only have one bottle left. It is definitely a glue emergency. Lori, hey, Lori. Oh my gosh, I don't want to miss anybody, so I'm trying to make sure I'm saying hi to everybody. Okay. So we need to sew basically all the way around except for about like 2 inches right there. That should be enough. Okay. So what you can do, you don't have to, but what we can do is pin, because I don't really want this to be shifting and moving. Now I also don't have any clothes like pins. I noticed I have t-shirt pins. A while ago when I went to Mexico, I bought t-shirt pins to put my laces together. So that's what I've been making my masks too, with t-shirt pins. I'm just gonna pin it a couple times just so that it doesn't move around on me. Okay. And yes, I have stabbed myself. I'm not the most professional pinner. See, I almost stabbed myself right there. Okay. So, let me see if I can give you a shot of my sewing machine. Don't worry about it. I'm working my way through it. I'm conserving the glue that I have. I'm conserving the glue that I have for embellishing, so it's okay. We will get through this, you guys. Okay. Okay, so gotta get my little sewing foot. I am going to sew, leaving a little bit of a border using a straight stitch, 3.5 length, for really no reason. I just like that number. When I was making my mask, they said to use a 3-point, so that's what I've been doing. Okay, we're gonna sew kind of close to the edge. Okay, this is good. I really should have stocked up on glue last time I went to Walmart. Like, I didn't want to believe anything was happening, but I was like, why is every Walmart out of my glue specifically? Like, my favorite glue. Every Walmart I go to, they don't have it. That was like 2 months ago. That's when I knew. That's when I knew something was wrong. Honestly. Like, I had never seen Walmart shelves bare. And I was like, and it wasn't essentials yet. It was like sewing needles I couldn't find in glue. I'm like, what's happening? Okay. And of course, I am back stitching. Okay. So now we're all back stitched. What's everybody saying? Elastic on eBay. Elastic on eBay. I haven't looked it up, but I couldn't find any. Let's see. I'm almost out of my 3-in-1. I've got Armor. I love that stuff. Oh my god, I can't even set her. Don't worry about it, Jude. I will. Don't worry about it. I will look up. I'll find something to do. I will mix up some flour and some water, girl. I will make some glue. Don't worry. Carry on, you can make glue from flour. That's what I was saying. I'm like, I know you could put flour together with some water and it's glue. Joyce, hi Joyce. Okay, so let me unpin this now. Because now it's not going to move, right? So now what I want to do is I want to trim the fabric so it's the size of the piece of felt. Ooh, my nose is itchy. Oh no. Okay. So, got my rotary cutter. Let's do this. Yeah. Like I said, I've done this before. But I did it with Peltex. So this one is not... Basically, when I did it with Peltex, basically these fabrics right here would have been glued down to the felt. But it was also really hard to do because Peltex was really stiff. So that was one drawback. Okay, so let's get this baby cut up. Oh my god, you guys, I bought cats today. I bought cats to stream on YouTube. And I'm the happiest little Jellicle cat in the world. I'm so happy. Okay, so they said to cut off the corners, but I don't really have any corners. So I guess I don't have to. I don't know. I don't have any corners though. Like barely. I don't think I need to. So let's see. We're going to turn it inside. We're going to put this all through this little hole that we made. Oh no, I ripped it. It's okay. It's okay. Maybe I should have made the hole a little bit bigger. Maybe. Oop, oop, oop. Staring stitches. Okay. Okay, we're getting through. Oop, oh. Oh, see, that's ripping. Something's ripping. Okay, we got it. We got it. We got it. Okay, okay. So now we're going to poke. You could use a pencil. I'm using the eraser part to poke out the corners. That was not poked out. Oh, hang on. I got to use my finger first. Oh my gosh. Okay, that corner. Yeah, these don't. I didn't need to clip the corners. Okay. Okay, basically, I guess I'm making a placemat. This is a placemat journal. Okay, so get the little corners. Okay. It's definitely the most annoying part. Okay, okay, okay. So like I said, I got this idea because I've been making masks all day. Since pretty much yesterday night. I started making masks at like 1 in the morning. Okay, so here is the cover. That is the outside. Now, the only thing I have a problem with is figuring out how much of this I need to fold. To be honest with you, that is my ultimate problem with this. Just trying to figure out how much of that to fold so that it looks nicely. I think that's good. Okay. Hang on, let me make sure all the corners are poked out. They look all good. They all look good. Okay, good. So now it's basically a pillow cover. Okay. So let me get this out the way. I need my iron. That's what I need, my iron. Okay, so let's get my iron. Let's get my ironing board, which is over here with all this mask stuff. I'm honestly surprised like I was able to manage to sew together a mask, to be honest with you, because I'm not talented in the way of making straight lines or things that actually matter to be like two sides. Okay, so I have, I put water in this iron. That was a terrible idea. Well, I had to make this one type of mask. They wanted you to like iron the pleats on, but I was like, I guess. So I did it, and then I washed the mask, and there's no pleats anymore. So I don't see the point of that. Okay, so this, like I said, I got to figure out how much of this to like pinch in almost. And the first one I did was not very good. Let's see. Just a little bit, I think, but see, I'm not good at that yet, at figuring out the closure. The first one I made was not very good, but honestly, you can't even tell. Like, you see, you can't even tell that I messed up there because I covered it with lace. So, hey, right here you can see a little bit. It's like a little bit bumpy right here because I didn't put down the fabric inside enough. But that's okay. Let me get down here so you guys can see. So it's like all fluffy. I don't know if you could tell. It's like puffy. So I need to iron it. So I got my iron here. And I might even do steam press. You know what? I'm going to do that. So let me spray it all with water. Maybe that'll help. Let me, like I said, tuck in this little closure. It's so nerve-wracking not to know exactly how to do this. Like, I'm new to this, so that's why I'm not very good. This technique is new to me still. So let me iron that down. See, that felt does not iron down. That felt, well, it's not really cotton, and I have this on a cotton setting, so maybe maybe that doesn't help. Okay. So let me put that there. See? I don't know how good that is because it looks all like jinky. Woo! It's hot. Woo! Let me iron the rest of it down so it lays a little bit flatter. Let me do this side too. See, this is not, okay, it's fine. When I sew it, it'll stay. I think I need to pop that corner out still. Again, if I was, if we were in normal times, I probably would have gone out to get some like adhesive spray or some sort of like fabric glue maybe. I don't know. Maybe that might have made this easier. Let's see. But that's neither here or there. We got to work with what we got here. Okay, so it's as flat as it's going to be with me ironing it anyway. So let's turn the iron off. And let's set it aside. Okay, there we go. Safely away from my face and my fingers. Okay, so I am going to, I did a double line here on the edge. So I'm going to do that here too. Okay, I'm going to start with the part with the closure here. Sorry if you guys can't see me. I'm trying to get a nice camera shot. It seems impossible. I'm too high, I think. Trying to get my camera. Sorry, so unprofessional of me. Okay, this is fine. I'm just using white thread. And I am going to use, see, I think I did it too much. It's impossible. It's impossible. But yeah, the lace covers it up, so it's okay. So I'm gonna make a small, I'm just using a small border. It's not gonna be big at all. Wait, I forgot to pop out. Which corner did I forget to pop out? Hang on. This one over here. Hang on. I've already messed up. Hang on. Okay, I didn't mess up. I'm just doing things out of order. See that little corner? Okay, there. Now it's where it's one. Okay, I got my little pencil edge. Okay. Okay, here we go. Now we're gonna start sewing. Gotta get that little corner first. And I am definitely going to back stitch. So I'm trying my best to remember to back stitch. All these, making all these masks is kind of reminding me. And I'm using white thread. You really can't even tell if you make mistakes. Don't really worry about it because you can't really even tell. You can't even tell. I got the camera in front. Sorry, I got the camera in front of my camera. It's just like impossible to film because the camera's always in my face. Okay, here we go. And this stitch really flattens it down. I don't want to miss anything anybody's saying. Carrie, hi Carrie. So happy to see you, Carrie. Nice to see your name. It's always nice to see Carrie in the house. Okay, so it's getting a little stuck there. I'm just gonna move it along. And then more. Okay, it's going, it's going. Okay, now we're back to the beginning. Now I'm going to back stitch. Now, I'm not no expert. So, you see that? It kind of like dips a little bit, if you can see that. It's just, you know, a little junk journal imperfection, but that's okay. When you fold it in half, we're gonna add lace. You can't even see it. So, let's add the lace. Well, not yet. I have to do one more line around. And then we'll add the lace. So let's start. Let's do it again. I stopped worrying about imperfection or making a perfect junk journal a long time ago. Now I just go flow. I'm like, well, I guess you wanted to look that way. Okay, cool. So let's go on. Let's move on with our lives. Sometimes things just want to look a hot mess on their own. Can everybody see the moon? I have not looked outside today. I'm terrible. I have just been watching cats and making masks. Okay, so this will go this way. Open a little bit. Okay, last little bit of sewing here. Let's back stitch. Okay. So here we go. This is what we made. Let's cut off all the strings because I hate strings so much. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, so we got all the strips cut off. Now, like I said, basically we have like a placemat. Basically, we've made a fancy placemat. So I'm gonna fold this in half. Now I could iron it. I probably should actually. Give me 1 second. Let me get my iron. Is it still hot? No, it's not. Let me just turn it back on just real quick. Just real quick. I'm not even gonna get my ironing mat. I'm terrible. I'm such an irresponsible adult. Okay, so let's see. Okay. So this just should help us make the crease. And I didn't actually do this with my last journal. Ah, that's hot. I said when I get the iron on for the next journal, I'll iron this one. So let me iron this one. Okay. Now, before I forget, let me turn this off because I will forget. It'll stay there all night. Terrible. Okay, so now I'm going to add the lace. I probably could have added the lace at some other point. But this is just how I've been doing it. I don't know. I'm not an expert. I know. Okay, what nice scissors? Where'd you get them? These are from, they're from Michael's. They are from Michael's. However, I wouldn't suggest them. They always, like this part right here, always like somehow moves over to the side. These always get stuck together. They cost me, I think I got them with the coupon, so they cost me like $15, but I really would not recommend these. I was actually going to ask for suggestions for some good scissors, you know, those good old school scissors with the black handle, like the really heavy ones. I was going to ask for suggestions for those. However, I just bought these. Okay, so this is my cover. Now, and the inside material is really, you know, cute, contrasting, but still kind of looks the same-ish, you know. Yeah, see, that's very janky. But that's okay. It's okay. Whiskers. Ooh, thank you for the suggestion. And this trim kind of has like a little bit of a tension here on the edge. So I kind of just like break it. It's really old lace. So, because it kind of wants to like, you know, turn into like a U. But I like to use it straight. So I just like break it. So you can hear it snap. Okay. So there's that. I want it to be a little bit longer. I have to break more of it here. Okay. So making a little bit longer than the journal is. We'll trim it down later to size. Okay, so right, the way I actually like measured and stuff. Let me show y'all what I'm doing here. Okay, so here's the pencil I was using. I did kind of measure, I mean, not really. I'm kind of like eyeballing like 1/4 of an inch. It's eyeball really. And then I kind of make a line. So I know where to put my lace edge. And here too, again, kind of just eyeballing 1/4 of an inch. And kind of eyeballing that it's kind of straight. Let's see, so I'm gonna make a line here. So that way, like I said, I know where to place my lace edge. Okay. And I am just going to sew a straight line. I'm gonna place my lace right there along that line, and then I'm gonna start sewing. And still using the same straight stitch that I have been the whole time. We're gonna back stitch a little bit. Okay, so So I'm just making sure that the lace is put in place along the line that I just drew. Okay. I think I moved out. Okay. Kind of moved out of center. Oh, back stitch. Okay. Okay. So there we go. We got the lace added there. Now, I am going to fold this over. And I'm actually, I don't even know if I can. I didn't make it long enough. Last time I pinned this because the edges of the lace kind of want to move out of place. You see how it kind of wants to like fold back? So, I don't know if I need 1 pin or 2 pins. I don't know. Again, I don't even have pins. These are t-shirt pins. These are the pins we used to put t-shirts up on the wall when I had a gig like that. And that was my gig. See, because this lace is over here. But I just have to keep an eye on it because I don't know how else to pin that. I don't know what I'm doing. This is just experimental right here. This is probably not going to work out. Yeah, this is not going to work out, Daisy. What the heck? Last time I made it longer. That's what I'm going to do this time. See, for this one, I can pin it because it's a little bit longer. This one is pretty much just the right size that it should be. Okay, so let's just sew. Try to make that nice and tight up against the edge. And I'm just going to sew basically along the same line that I sewed the first time. So I'm just trying to find that on my sewing machine here. And then we're gonna, of course, back stitch. And then here we go. Okay. Like I said, I'm sure there's another different point in time where I could have inserted the lace in a more professional manner, maybe. I don't know. Sorry, I didn't go to the haute couture classes. This is my junk journal haute couture right here. Okay. So see, that lace is laid down flat. That's good. See, it hides little imperfections, even though I think the imperfection is over here. Okay. So here, I do have, no, it's fine. I'll just hold it. I'll just hold it. Pinning things. Oh, God. Okay. I'm just holding it tight right here. Gonna sew along the first line that I did. And of course, we're gonna back stitch. Here we go. And I gotta literally say back stitch or I will forget. So sorry if I keep saying and back stitch. Okay, so now I do wanna sew this part of the lace down too. I don't want this fine. So I'm just gonna do a straight stitch all the way down. Of course, we're gonna back stitch here and then we're just gonna go straight. And then, can we back stitch? Oh no, let's see. Okay, we can, yay. Yay. I worked at a fabric store and my boss gave me them as a Christmas gift. Ooh, nice. Thank you so much for the suggestion, Jude. I will check that out. I have my grandma's 2 pairs of Ginger scissors. They're my favorite. I've never heard of that. Never heard of that. Okay, so there's that piece here. And see this extra lace? See, that's why I'm not supposed to sew farther. I want to cut this lace off here, so That's why I shouldn't have sewn all the way over here. But it's nothing a seam ripper can't fix. Okay, so now the lace is free. So what I want to do is, like I said, I want to trim it here. Very, very basically close to the part where I sewed into. Oh gosh, darn it. And this one over here decided to flip. So now I gotta make 2 little snips right there. And then we're gonna trim. And we're gonna trim this side as well. That looks really profesh, if I must say so myself. Of course, I'm joking. Okay. So this one might not hide the wonkiness as good. But that's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, let's put on the next piece of lace. Give me 1 second. I have to blow my nose. 1 moment. Okay, we're back. Volume at 100. Make sure I hit okay. Okay, so let's keep going because we are almost done with this cover. And we have to do this, what, like a million more times probably. I'm always leaving things around that I can stab myself with, and then I always stab myself. Hang on, you guys. I can get all these like dangerous sharp objects. See? Sharp objects away from me. Oh my gosh. I am a danger to myself. Someone call my mom. Okay, so put that away. I just don't trust myself like 0%. Okay, so let's get this sewn on. Back stitch here. I am going a little slow because I have to make sure that the needle is in the center of this very skinny line. Okay, I was feeling like I was out of bobbin. I don't know if you guys know that like heart racing feeling when you've sewn this much and you realize you're out of bobbin. So I thought I was out of bobbin because my machine sounded weird. Okay. Okay. Go ahead and back stitch. Now let's see if I did that right. I'm literally pulling on it because, okay, right there. See that? See, that's why I do that. Okay, let's make sure. I had to put it in the skinniest little, I had to sew in between the smallest little line and then make sure the needle was there, make sure the lace was in the line where it's supposed to be. It's a lot to take care of. I think I might have done the same thing again. Let's see. I'm going to try and fix it with the back stitch. Okay, I think we're good now. Yes, work. It's in. Let me get some water. I'm thirsty, y'all. Oh yeah, all of my printables, my junk journal printables in my shop are half off. Half off your $50 order, so check that out. Thank you so much, Jude. I totally forgot. I totally forgot to plug myself. Okay, so this is what I originally wanted. So I can hold it down here. Okay, so that's good. And then down here, of course, I gave myself 0 space. Okay, so over here, there's all this. And over here, there's this. That's just, you know what? That's just how I do. That's just the logic my brain brings you. Okay. So let's do this. And we're going to back stitch. And then we're going to back stitch again. Okay. And then we're going to do this side. So I haven't decided exactly how many of these soft cover journals I'm going to make. I got to finish up these masks that I need to make for my friends and family. And then I'll get back to worrying about junk journals. At least I'm making them in massive amounts. I need to make these masks first. Okay. Okay, so let's unpin that. Then, and we can cut this lace. There we go. And now we cut off all the strings. I hate strings, you guys. I don't like strings. It's very unprofessional. I'm just kidding. It's just not my thing. I know it's a look. It's just not my thing. Okay, let me trim this right here. Okay. There we go. Again, if I could go to the store, get some like fabrics, I think I would probably use fabric adhesive spray to kind of glue things down. But it's just not an option right now. I don't want to leave my house. Okay, so I need to do the last line down the side of the lace so it doesn't like flow. I just don't like this right here. I don't like that. Maybe you do. I don't like it, so I'll stitch it down. So let's go ahead and stitch this down. Stitch it the house down. Yes. Okay, let's do this. And yeah. Okay. And back stitch. And I think that is it for this journal cover here. As you can see, she is fully realized. She is coming together. And I'll probably come back tomorrow and start stitching pages into these. I'm not sure how many of these I'm going to make. However, I will make a few. At least 5, I think. I'm feeling like 5 is a good number. Okay, so you guys, that's going to be it for today's video. But I do appreciate you guys coming to hang out with me. That's the cover. You could really use it either way. But again, I like to go by the leaves. So the leaves go this way. So this is the front cover. That's just how I do. So this is going to, and I still haven't decided what kind of closure I'm going to do. Because they're going to be soft. So they're going to be like really chunky. So I have not decided what closure to do. But I will look up some videos and just like figure out what it is that I want to do. I'm not exactly sure. But you guys, I threatened my kids with their life if they touch my scissors. I was terrible. I know I touched my mom's scissors. I was the worst. I just did whatever I wanted with whatever scissors, you guys. Yes, I have not mailed it, Lori. I got you. I've been avoiding the mail for quite a while now. But just because I don't want to go inside. And I wish I could print out a label on Etsy for you. But that would mean you'd have to purchase something. I could give it back to you, but you would have to physically like purchase something for me to get it out to you faster. Because I'm just like not trying to go inside to the post office. But I will have to because I need to get you that out to you. I do appreciate your patience with that. So yeah, that is it for these covers. Again, they're not perfect, but you know what? What junk journal is? I don't know. Not mine, anyways. Not mine. You guys, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you guys keep safe, stay inside, find projects to keep you busy. Of course, there's always a new junk journal cover out there that you haven't tried, or a new junk journal journaling card video out there every day. A lot of people right now are making a lot of junk journal videos. So make sure to hang out with everybody and check out and support all small artists all over. There's a lot of people that make junk journals that you can support if you have the opportunity to. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I will be back tomorrow. We'll be doing something. I don't know, maybe filling these in. I don't know, you guys, all whatever I feel like doing tomorrow, that's what I'll be here doing. But you guys know I bring you guys junk journal videos every single day. If you did enjoy this video, please give me a little thumbs up. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.